Hello and welcome back, my flock. The Badraven here in the old Badraven's nest, and I have decided to do a video. I've not seen many videos on YouTube of this particular subject, but I thought I've ordered a new product here. You've probably seen it in the description of this video what it is already. I wanted to get something to protect my box sets. I've got, of course, the Halloween box set here. There. And I also have another box set of Friday the 13th of all that collection. And these cost me a pretty penny, and I've just been putting them on my shelf, and I really started to noticing the price of these going up because of they're out of print, and not just for that reason. I just wanted to take care of them better because I don't know if you could tell on this one, there is some where it's been slid out and the end of the actual, well, some of that's the actual picture rollover from the front of this cover. A lot of this on the edges and stuff is mine where I've banged it against things. I've just started noticing little scrapes and stuff on it, and I do not want to pay the price I did for these. I'm never going to sell them. I'm not doing it just for the selling part. I just don't want to destroy them. And luckily with the Friday the 13th, there's not hardly any kind of scrapes or stuff like that. It's the newer one of the two, and I've not pushed it in and out as much. I've learned more from my mistakes. But I could not find any slip covers or any kind of plastic covering like I normally get for my other videos, like my steelbooks here. They have the plastic covers and stuff for that. I was trying to find through the other vendors that I use for that, like retro protection and stuff, and I couldn't find anything big enough for these big sets. So I was really searching hard for it, and I decided to look on eBay. And eBay had this one company called Katana Collectibles, and I'll put the name up here. And it was the store, I'm pretty sure it was the store name of the eBay store, and they had both of these there. They were together, cost me like $37 with shipping, but he combined the shipping between the two, so that saved me some money. It was over in California where it came from. I got them relatively fast, and this is, without further ado, this is the actual thing that came in with both of these protectors in it. I'm just excited to see how they look when I open them up. I'm gonna spin you around and show you from that angle. All right, we got the package here. Gonna open it up. I got the package probably about a week after I ordered it. It's relatively fast. He had a 5-day hold after he got the payment, and I paid it immediately, so he only took about 3 days after that to actually get it mailed out from his part. So that was pretty good. He could have waited the entire 5 days, but he didn't, and I appreciate that. Well protected. This a little more. Maybe that'll make it better. All right, there we go. A lot better. Got a standard UPS boxing priority box shipping thing to protect it. All right, here they are. Not for sure which one. Let's see if it has a name on it. Okay, got two big ones here. I'll flip it back around. All right, got 1 and 2. Came with a little paper on each one of them here. Just trying to see if it says which one it protects. Okay, this one here, it was on it. It was in there like this. It's for the Halloween. So this would leave the Friday the 13th. So we're gonna do, let's do the Halloween first. Let's wait on Friday the 13th. That's the one I mainly wanted to take care of it first because it's beating up the worst. So I gotta figure out how to make it into a box, of course. Let's see. Kind of got a bunch of little sides here. We're gonna go ahead and take the protective layer off first. Might make it bend a little better, I don't know. Maybe not. We got an inside one too. I guess the glue. I don't think there's anything on the inside. Feel. But I do got a piece, this little thing I want to get out of there. It does have inner, thought it looked a little cloudy, it does have an inner plastic. That sticker has to come out, so that's the part of it. So there we go. Now, it's got an outside plastic on it and the inside plastic that covered up, keep it from getting scraped up and stuff. So, all right. Now I might have to do something else off screen to get this to actually behave here. So we're going to try the best we can. It didn't come with any, as I like to call them, destruction papers. It does have like a perforated line there, I think it is, so you can bend it over. Like slide it in between these two pieces. I think these fold down. He probably has something on his webpage showing how this works. I'm determined to learn it by myself. So I got a little bit of a square there, if you can tell, with those flaps right here flapped in. Take this part, I'm gonna think I got that end done. Alright. Where it's been flattened out, it's very bowed out, so you gotta have to kind of form it as you do it. That's what I've got so far. The bottom is intact. I put the little tab in. Just trying to come back up because of the boldness of it, but I'm gonna try to my best to get these folded over. Folded down the top two top things here. And I'm gonna bring them back up about halfway. Take this and fold over. Got away with it. Bring it down like so. Good thick plastic, pliable. I guess the more of it stays in this position, it'll eventually be easier to work with as far as getting the movie in and out. All right, I think I've got it all together. If you can tell anything about that. It's got like two flaps at the bottom, if you can see. One section here, one section here that you have to kind of bend over and put them. See how they are? Bend over. And then the top the same way. Flap here and a flap there, and then bend over on that part. Of course, your top and bottom self-explanatory. That looks pretty good. Let's get the other one together, then we'll put our movies in. This one's the Friday 13th. See the outside layer? You gotta take this off. It's just a protective layer for shipment and keep it from getting scraped up. And taking all the, you have one on the outside, of course, and one on the inside. That's the outside one. Inside one on this one's a little more well defined, so I can find it. You have to take it off because of the white logo right there. The white logo has to come out. You don't want to ruin the side of your box. A little hard to work with, but it'll pay off in keeping this stuff safe. Alright, that's all of that. Now I can kind of learn from my mistakes before. I'm going to kind of bend everything on the outside first, the corners, to shape it more before I actually start putting it together. Because where it's been flattened, it is. See how it's rolled up? It's kind of like a rolling over here. We want to flatten that to a square, so you got to kind of bend that section. And he's reinforced a few spots here with extra plastic to keep it. So that's a lot more square than my last job, so which is good. All right, now I got all these ends. See the ends? Ends over here, ends over here. Ends over here, ends over here, and then two flaps for the top and the bottom. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and take the bottom and flap them inward so they'll be used to going in the box. I'm going to kind of bend it down so it'll be more. So And now it's down in it, so I can bring it back out. Alright. Do the bottom part here. Exactly the same. Take it. Bend it inward into the box. And the crease across there where the top's supposed to be. So it's used to going that direction now. The same thing with these side pieces here. From these side pieces. So bend them into, make a crease on both sides. Like so. Do the bottom parts, the sides, and then them. Alright, the top, remember the double tiny piece right here. Bend it so it'll go down in the front like so, right in the front part. Do the same thing with the bottom, same little spot, same section. Alright. And then we're going to push these little pieces more flush with the top here. Take the ends with the little lip right here and make sure it goes in there like so. And we're going to take our little locking mechanism and we're going to put it in the little slot in the front of that little lip that I told you about. It's going to slide perfectly in there. See, it slid in there. And we're going to do top thing again with this tab. A little slot in there. Take it and push it in like so. That gets it in there. Now we take the tab, the locking tab, and bend it over. Bend it over. It's outside there. Push it in the slot. There. Now, you got the one for Halloween. All right, let's put the Halloween one in first. Let's see. All right, let me turn it down a little bit towards you. All right. We're gonna take the top of this and do the tab that we just closed so perfectly. Gonna have to pull this little piece out like so. See, that came out. That lets you open up the lid. Turn the flaps out. And just put it either way. You can either put it in this way or that way, and soon, but it's about the width of it. So I'm gonna go like this. Maybe I'll go like this. I don't know. Either one is okay. I want to try this. Alright, as you see, it fits in there perfectly like a glove. Push those plastic flaps down. And make those where they'll slide in there. But pull your tab back a little bit. Yeah, tab went in automatically. It's a little bowed. See if you can tell that or not when it's bowed a little bit. This lid, so I may have to play with making that lay down better. But look at that. Look at that. It is in there. It is a little bowed, but hey, looking pretty good. Maybe I can take it out again. get the tab out. I'm going to try to make sure that bow is much. Maybe if I flatten it down a little more. I wonder if I got it in wrong. Maybe that's why it's bowing. I think so. We can always try it a different way. Let's try it this way. I don't know if it doesn't fit the other way I want, but we'll try it. That way. I don't think it's going to fit this way. Maybe that's the way it's supposed to be. Let's see how that does, see if that fits better. This is just trial and error, people. If it bows up some, it must just be that. I don't like that because it puts the seam right there. I think I'll go back the old way. Alright, so we'll put it back the way we had it. I think that's was the right way to put it up. So I think I'll go back to putting it like that. Yeah. That feels better. I just think it's my top piece. It's doing that. I don't think it's. I think it'll eventually, over time, go down where it won't do that. Alright, there's one down. There. Sorry about the glare. There. Top. And the bottom. Still very beautiful. Still very protected. Now let's try Jason. Jason doesn't like to be in a box, but we're gonna put him in there. Alright, let's see here. He's definitely gonna go long ways here, so let's see. Okay. In. Try to squeeze it out a little bit. This plastic is very unforgiving. All right, what about that? Look at that. All the beautiful movies together in plastic. Trying to get away from the glare, and I'm getting worse glare, I guess. There, maybe that's better. Top, bottom, sides. All right, so we got both of them. I'm gonna flip them this way. Look at that. Look at that gorgeousness. Now my stuff is protected for all time. All right, we are done. We are finished. We have all our collection actually in plastic where it will not be scuffed up again. And hopefully there'll be years and years and years of this for me and the Dewdrop won't have to worry about it. So that's the unboxing. Remember, the company is Katana. I'll put it up here. Katana. I got this off eBay. I think one of them was $17 and one was like $20. That's why it came out to $37. Shipping and all. I love them. I love them. I'm glad I did it. So I just want to say thank you all for watching this video, and I appreciate you here on the Badraven channel. Please check out our merchandise on the TeePublic store. We got a link in the description. We got all kinds of different links in there if you want to check out anything else the Badraven has to offer. Please like, share, and subscribe, and send all this to your friends on social media. We would really appreciate that. And always remember the Badraven is a friend. And we're going to let you go, and we'll talk at you later, and goodbye.